Well, I'll tell you why. I was on what we call a night shift, you see. Well, you know, as youngsters, we like to be courting and all this and the other, didn't we? Well, I couldn't get courting at night, so I thought I would try and get onto the day shift with my father. But no, let me stay. So, all right, I'm going to join the blinking army. So I joined the army.
And how much a day did you get when you joined?
Shilling a day. Shilling.
Shilling a day?
1 shilling a day, yeah.
But you ran away, didn't you, as a boy to join the army?
Well, yes, we got away from the sordid conditions in that aristocratic Gobbles in Glasgow.
Aristocratic Gobbles of Glasgow. How old were you when you ran away?
Well, the first time I was 14, I went to the local regiment, Highland Light Infantry in Hamilton, and my mother discovered where I was, and I was brought home, a soldier in uniform. I was brought home by the ear on the top of a tram car. So that was a tough blow.
Yeah. What made you join the army? Can you remember when you joined?
Yes, I remember at the end of 1915. I used to walk from Manchester to Blackpool and sell papers and lunch a Daily Post and rock and carry parcels for the... There was not many motor cars there. So I saw some wounded soldiers going past in blues, you know, ladies driving them in the open cars. So I thought, I'm going to get wounded and come home.
But how old were you when you joined the army?
18.
18. What made you want to join?
Because I was working down the coal mine and I wanted to see daylight.
Yes. Did you serve in many parts of the world?
No, Jamaica and Bermuda.
Oh, well, they were rather cushy ones.
Very cushy. I was a lucky soldier.
Were you ever afraid of those days in the army, especially during the fighting?
Definitely you get afraid. Any soldier or anyone that said who were in a war and weren't afraid, I don't think they're quite mentally correct.
But you must have had frightening times when you were in the trenches there.
Oh, you telling me, yes. We just looked at it just now. I'll tell you one instance. We were in the Battle of Ex-servicemen. We're just going over the top. The Yorkshire Regiment were in. We went in to go over to attack. And we had to stick out into the trench while they were in the dugouts, the Yorkshires, and they were bombarding us like hell. And this lad next to me, all of a sudden, he looked at him and there he was. He had a gash. He had gone, you see. And still we had to go over the top.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
we were glad to get over that top.
Yes.
Get out of it.
Yes.
And you were going to something else, but still, as long as you got out of that part, we didn't care.
I'll tell you what I was admiring, that those medals you've got, how many have you got altogether?
Well, I say they're cheaper by the dozen.
You've got a dozen there.
Yeah.
Good one, and you've got the distinguished, or is that the military medal?
The first one is the MM.
Military medal.
Where did you win that?
But in the advance with the cavalry in the Somme, August 8th,
Yes.
1918, when we were advancing to victory.
What made you want to come into the Royal Hospital?
I lost my wife. Majority of people here, I think, the same, you know. And we didn't want to go and live with our relatives. You see, we wanted to live on our own or else come in here, so I came in here.
It's somewhere to go when you lose your wife, and you're independent here. You don't want to depend on your son or daughter or something. Everyone should lead their own life.
You can do what you like here. The only thing you can't do is die.
They won't let you?
No. It's a wonderful place.